course I got hair in my nose. There's always a piece of hair in my nose. Ugh, that's gonna bug me the whole stream. Hi, everybody. Let me just, let me do something real quick. I think that's, there we go. That's better. Hello, everybody. How are you? You doing good? Figured we'd have a little more of a relaxing time, you know? Just out on the cafe. Because why not? I need a little bit of a change of pace. So, whew. Anyway, it's warm. I'm doing laundry right now, so naturally that makes sense. But, oh, did I drop my coffee? I think I did. It fell in my cheeks. Of course it did. Anyway, cheers. Anyway, how are y'all? You doing okay? It's been a minute, I know. Sorry about that. Apologies. Anyway, can you guys hear me? Can you hear me just fine? Can you see me? Can you know, see all the bullshit aside? Hello, Mr. Frog 224. How are you, honey? Good to see you again. Hello, Yokai, Bob, Ed. Ed, it's been a minute since I've seen you, sweetheart. Hello. Fatal. Hope you're doing well today. I'm alright. I've been busy today. I didn't upload any VODs, but I did upload some shorts and clips. And to both YouTube and TikTok. And then most of the day I just spent packing. Because I got some updates about the move that I think you all are privy to know. And I think I've talked about some of it prior. Spin the Flamie. You want me to spin? I just sat down comfortably too. Okay. Here. Can I actually... I'm gonna try something real quick. Mumbina. Mwah. Anyway. The fidget spinners. Spin the Flamie. You want me to spin? Okay. Give me a minute. I'll spin for you. Alright. Here. You ready? Spin! Ta-da! Helicopter. Yes, helicopter. Helicopter, helicopter. Anyway, how are you guys? Y'all doing good? See, isn't spinning fun? I'm gonna spin you. I'm just gonna grab you, and then I'm just gonna make you spin. Ain't that gonna be fun? Grabs you. Performance reward. Performance reward, huh? That's a new one. You know, I like that one, Mr. Frog. That's a good one. Performance. It's before performance. It's the performance before the performance. But anyway, so I do have some updates for you, since we're usually doing these during these VRChat and chills. Sometime between this week or possibly next week, I will have to be away for a little bit. I have to go out of state. I have to fill out some paperwork over with where Mom lives. Unfortunately, I can't do it digitally. I have to be in person. So there is a high possibility that this week's schedule may drastically just be non-existent. Or, you know, there is a possibility that next week I just won't stream. So, you know, that's always fun. Post pre-formancing. Yo, we formancing the dancing? Can't believe this shit. That's crazy. Pre-formancing the dancing. Like I said, I'm doing great, Mama Heart. That's good. I'm glad you're doing good. there is a high chance that I won't be streaming this week or next week. Who knows? I have been talking about it a lot though lately, but I do intend to not stream in November. Like, all of November, I won't be live. But if you've noticed, the schedule is a little on the empty side right now. And I know for some people, that's probably huh, what the fuck? Where's the content, Flames? Well, the content's actually really simple. I'm getting burnt out. So, to prevent myself from having a repeat of what happened last year, I'm actually going to, you know, not overwork myself. And, you know, around this time of the year, these things can be very stressful for me. And so, naturally, I would like to take some time away from streaming. Evening, dears. Doing good? I'm alright, Maddie. We're just talking about some updates. Cheers, by the way. So there is a possibility sometime within the next few weeks, if I don't feel 100%, I may start my hiatus early, which I know how some people feel about that. A lot of people that care about me would really like it if I cool down on my streaming. I agree, 100%. I agree 1000%, because even I'm noticing how burnt out I really am. You know, good case in point, if you're a streamer and you don't know how to signify burnout, I'll tell you, it's really easy. You start regretting wanting to do the thing you love. And, yeah. Sips tea motherfuckingly. That's a cappuccino, actually. But, yeah, no, I have been experiencing a bit of burnout lately. I'm in this weird, I've talked about it before, but I have been experiencing both an imposter syndrome stuff and some depression while I've been working on this move. And it has been a severe hindrance to my performance as a streamer. So, I would like to take some time off. And to tell you the truth, chat, that's why the schedule is a little bit more empty the way it is. Give me a minute. I'm just trying to adjust real quick. There we go. But yes, that is why I am thinning out the schedule more. I need to. So, it's going to be 3 days off, I believe. 4 days on. If I still feel like crap, I'm going to go to 4 days off, 3 days on. And if I still feel like crap, I'm going to start my hiatus early. Which would then make it about a 2-month hiatus, because I wouldn't be coming back until December. Sips bedroom, my bedroom air. Yo, cheers to your bedroom stank. What's up, Crow? It's okay, we all need the rest. Do what you need is right. Of course. Sips tea upside down. Nah, we sipping that shit diagonally like this. Okay, but like real talk though, why does this need weight? Couldn't we just like not have weight on this? Can we just float this? That'd be nice. No, we have to have it realistic. Of course we know. Ah yes, the ghost, the fucking funny ghost who, you know, glitch ghost, who drinks her tea motherfuckingly, wants to have her motherfucking tea or coffee or whatever the fuck this is, floating midair because she's so used to the jank that she wants jank now. Yeah, I know. I love your avatar. Can you tell me where did you got it and tell me the reason why do you wear it all the time? So, I'll tell you. I actually bought this avatar from a website. I think it was, if I remember, it was like Crumly or something like that, right? It was a VR asset. It was an asset website that I bought it from, and I don't remember the artist particularly, but it's the same artist who made that Kooky Kobold artist. It's the same artist who made the Kooky Kobold model that everybody uses, basically. I bought it for 40 bucks, and I edited the assets to be more my colors and my thematics, right? Then I have a friend of mine named Alaska who went and edited a lot of the things you see here, like the pudgy belly and the bigger butt, and the clown horn, and all this other stuff, and the fucking cave tattoo that's on my ass, like things of that nature, right? And have a good lark, Mr. Frog. Enjoy. Mwah! And so the reason why I chose a Banette is because, much like why I feel like I'm a ghost, I love the idea, an anomaly. I like the idea of being a ghost. And, well, dolls are cute. Dolls are cute. And I do relate to a Banette very, very much. In more ways than one. Like, fun fact, Banette is a doll that came to life because it was abandoned. I was abandoned a lot growing up. And the person you see here is because of that abandonment. So, I like Banette. What can I say? It's personal, It's personal. Realism can bite my ass. I know, right? It's fuck. I'm literally in a liminal world. You can't, like, this world is so liminal. Like, I'm pretty sure if you were in this, like, backrooms looking ass world with a cafe, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure we both would be fucking looking at each other like, this is kind of eerie. Oh, Benetta. Uh-huh. I must give hugs to Flamie. Come here. See, this is where I could do this. There you go. Ugh. Also, that's why I chose Banette. Fun fact. So that way I could do that. Also, your POV chat is you're actually sitting on the chair across from me. I hope you know this. So, like, it's like as if we're talking. We're talking in a cafe. Thank you, Mama Heart. Of course. She craves jank chat. I'm the jankiest fucking streamer around. Get out of here. If I wasn't, well, actually, no. Correction. I'm not that janky, but I can be. And it's, yeah. Anyway, the point being, and going back to the original conversation, these next few months, with the exception of December, will be very bleak on the channel. I don't have much else to say about that, really. It's just I'm experiencing very bad imposter syndrome and burnout, and rest is important. I have a lot of people telling me, Flamie, you do more than most people. Go lay down. Go lay down, you kooky little shit. And they're right. I do need to. I'm fucking tired, and I've talked about this a bit in the past. So that's the gist. Moving forward, this week I will do 3 days off, 4 on. If I still feel like crap, 4 days off, 3 on. If I still feel like crap, I'm gonna start my hiatus early, and that means 2 months of nothing from me. Maybe 1 or 2 streams, but very much nothing. And it's because I've been doing this for almost 6 years, chat. I think it's time I actually, for real, give myself a proper rest. Not this week or 2 week bullshit. An actual sit the fuck down, turn your fucking stupid brain off and your soul off, and, like, actually rest. Yeah, in the middle of the ocean. This looks like a nice cafe. It is a nice cafe. It's very liminal, which I like about it, It's very, very liminal, very peaceful. Again, I needed a change of pace. It was either this or Bliss, and I chose this. So, but yeah, and then also, because of the move stuff that's been going on, like I said, these streams this week or next week will probably be non-existent or change. Because, you know, that's kind of important to have a place to live, you know? I mean, I could stream on the streets, but I don't think anyone would like that. Peace and Tranquility starts playing. What if it was just, actually, you know what? Can I see something real quick? Oh. Water effect. Huh. Well, if you really wanted to make this, if you really wanted to make this more liminal, you could have just had no water. Yeah, that's a good idea. Road trip stream when? This is a bad idea, don't do it. Never, because, the last time I did something in relation to my road stuff, I got my ass chewed for it. So, no, never. Actually, to tell you the truth, I probably wouldn't do it. What I would do, though, is I'd probably, like, do recordings. Like I usually do when I do trips. I haven't done them lately, between the 2 trips to go see Mom, but, like, that's because, one, I value Mom's privacy a lot. 2, I don't think anyone needs to know where, I'm potentially living, and, where they currently live, so, no. Absolutely not. Ugh. Peace and Tranquility starts playing. What if I just did, chat, what if I just did, like, what if I just did, like, a, yeah, no one needs to know. Well, yeah, no, safety is important. It is a very important thing. You should not do that when you're a streamer. You know. Anyway, so let's talk about Nintendo real quick, because I heard about the whole Kalos starter mess. I'm not surprised. What, you guys were expecting freebies from this game after what happened with the DLC? Are you kidding me? Guys are kidding me, right? Y'all are serious? I mean, look. I get it. 100%. I want the Kalosian starters to not be enringed. But, you know, isn't there like, I don't know, isn't there like a way you could like inject? Oh, wait. Yeah, there is. It's called PK Hex. Modded Switch, PK Hex, local play, boom, there you go. Trade, there you go. And I'm pretty sure ZA should have a trade feature. If it doesn't, I'm going to fucking shit bed. They locked behind it multiplayer. Yes. Also, not to mention that I'm 90% confident that that stuff is actually, it's still in data in game, so you could pretty much inject it in regardless. Here, let me just I keep moving. I apologize. So I'm pretty confident that that there's a workaround for that. I was thinking about it all day while I've been packing about there being a workaround for that, because I'm like, well, I'm not fucking playing multiplayer. Fuck that shit. Fuck that garbage shit. I ain't doing that. How can I exploit this? So yeah, like, you know, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are probably thinking the same way I'm thinking. Because, I don't know about you, but I don't fucking care about competitive Pokemon. It's a waste of my time. I went crazy over the new Amiibos and Kirby, and the car reminds me of Skylander Superchargers. Did anyone remembers that? I do. A lot of people have been talking to me about those Amiibos, and I personally won't get them. I'm not a big fan of Amiibos, so I have a few, but I don't really need more, if that makes sense. Like, the way I see it is, amiibos were good at the time of the 3DS and the Wii U, right? Because they actually did something, and they actually provided content to the games. You know, like New Leaf, for example. But I, admittedly, I do own a few myself because of the amiibo stuff. Which, it's kind of sad, in my opinion, because I really was hoping they would do more with those amiibos instead of just, hey, spend money on toys. So, but, you know, hey. True, kind of based. I mean, I wouldn't say it's based. I just, you know. I don't like locking shit behind things that are irrelevant, you know, or make things inaccessible for people who don't want to play the thing that makes it obviously not enjoyable for people. So, like, I get you need the incentive for ranked play, but this is a pretty dumb incentive. Even they're meta. Yeah, but then again, like, well, we gotta keep all the gears turning, right? How do we do that? How do we keep all the gears turning, chat? That's what they're thinking. You and I are probably thinking the same thing, like, alright, well, I mean, I'm not for competitive, but, like, if this becomes meta, like, what the fuck do we do? Are you gonna sabotage them to not be meta so that way you can get away with this? Or are you going to have to find a way to update this or mystery gift them to us? Which I think is what they will do later on, is they're going to mystery gift us them and, I don't know, give us a bone or something, which they just shouldn't do. They should just put it on a silver platter. Here you go. Kalos starter, Mega Stone, boom. Very similar to what Oraz did. Very similar to what X and Y did, right? Or, better yet, just lock it behind post-content like Let's Go. Or Sun and Moon and Usum. Like, I don't understand why they make it so fucking stupid for the shit. I mean, at least Oraz, when they did the whole competitive thing, you could at least still get them via BP. You know? So it's you know, it's what it is. Hey, Flamie, heads up, we got a problemo. What's the problemo? Also, mods, can you shout out Salad for me, please? What's the problemo? What happened? Do I even want to know? Fake Steam accounts running around impersonating a bunch of us. Oh, yeah, okay. Is there one of me? I found out about this last minute. I saw Mom's announcement about it, and now I saw yours. Is there one running about me? I don't think there is. Not that we know of. For me, Yeti, Unity, and Oddly. Okay, cool. Alright, well, I guess I gotta go find... I guess I gotta go do that later. Can't do anything about it now. You know, actually... Hey, mods! I linked mine, Unities, and Yetis. Yeah, I saw that. Hey, mods, you wanna go rabbit hunting? You wanna go find some fucking swine? Can you do that for me? Can you guys go on Steam and take a look? Notify people, please. I would appreciate that. That's part of your guys' job. I'll go hunting in a bit. Cool. Appreciate it. That's awesome. Grabs my sniper. Want to keep you in the loop. Thank you, Salad. I love you. Mwah. Hey, by the way, for those who are wondering, y'all should go follow Silesia. Great friend of mine, and we love her over here. Throws a plate. I do want to play more 76 with you, by the way, Salad. If you're still in the stream, if you're still in chat, it would be kind of fun. So, but thank you, by the way, for that. Nothing I can do about that right now because I'm obviously live. But hey, I do appreciate that. Thank you. My mods will go hunting, and please notify people. Mods, like, go in the server, and or at least if you can't go into announcements, which you should be able to. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to. Just put out a script with all the list of names or whatever, and just put it there. And then I'll post it later. I don't fucking know. What do people even get out of doing that shit? Honestly, like, what do you get out of that? Genuinely, like, what is your what do you get out of that? Robbing, like, I guess robbing people, like making them click links and shit. Yeah, try some other combinations. I don't think I have any. I honestly don't think I have any, like, account impersonators. So, tarnishing the name of well-known VTubers. Well, I mean, to be honest, I might be well-known, but I'm not, I'm not worth tarnishing, okay? Besides, I don't think I have any. I don't think I do, honestly. If I did, I'd be fucking surprised. I'd be like, well, I feel special. But then again, I've seen worse, so. That's fucked, yeah. Like I said, I'd be kind of surprised if yours are not there from really what I'm seeing. That's 14,000 results just for Flamie. Well, okay, cool. I already knew I wasn't that special. Nobody wants to tarnish me when nobody wants to tarnish me. I'm so sad. Wow. No, honestly, I already kind of had a feeling I wasn't gonna have anything. But that's why I didn't make an announcement about it. But you know, hey, here, come here. Ugh. Let's stretch real quick. That's why I didn't make an announcement about it or nothing. I knew I wasn't gonna probably have anything. I might be well known, but I'm not that special. Ugh. Also, oh my god, yeah, I am trapped. Of course I am. Gotta love chords, man. They're great. Gotta love those chords. They're awesome. Anyway. Come here. Ugh. Again, this place is super fucking liminal. I love it. I love this little cafe. It's actually kind of cute. Nothing under Heart Taker. I am Lil Flume too. God damn it, I got a liquid Flamie now. What the fuck, chat? How dare you? How dare you? I have a liquid Flamie now. I have little Agui. I think we're in the clear, but if something comes up, it'll be dealt with on site. Thank you. Yeah, all I will say is, chat, if you guys see one and it isn't me, and you can usually verify if it's me because, based on who I'm friends with, right? So you'll typically see people like Gaz and Silesia and Unity and, you know, people of that nature. I think my ex is still on there too, which, I don't really care. She can stay on there. But, yeah, just, if you don't see those people, and you don't see, like, an exorbitant amount of fucking games, or whatever, like, 400, 500 games, that's not me. Just report it, and move on. And it should also go without saying, do not click links. Don't click any links. Okay, some random fucker who impersonates myself or my friends sends you a link. Just don't click links. Okay, and if anything, if you feel tempted to click a link and you just want to verify it, Virus Total is a great tool. You can take the link, copy it, paste it there, and it'll tell you what it's trying to do. Okay? And if you don't know, well then go reach out to me. I'll look at it and then I'll let you know. Okay? Main ways to tell it's you are Warframe EDF and show. Yeah. Well, also, again, that's a good way to verify people, okay? Usually, typically, the people in my friend, you could check my friends, and that's usually a good way to indicate who are the people that I'm friends with, right? The amount of games, people I'm friends with, and what have I currently been playing, right? So... think I found one of Gaz? You want to let my mother... Well, actually, I think my mom already knows. Because she did make an announcement about it recently. So, I think she already knows. Yeah. But, yeah. Well, that and a fake usually uses the same tired script we've seen for years now. Well, I mean, come on, chat. You know, Black Hats, they tend to be a little... Well... People who want to just get quick and effective money and just be malicious tend to be very lazy. They're not actually creative. They tend to use the same script that worked 1,000 times before. All it takes is that 1,001 time that stops working. And it doesn't have 5 badges, it has 2. I mean, to be fair... Ugh. Look at that, it's so pretty up there. I love it. I love it, it's so pretty. Anyway, here. There we go. Oh. Well, yes, I'm talking about how it's a whole ass network of peeps doing this. To be fair, it's never ending with this shit. It really is. When I worked for the DOE, and whenever we did audits, now, I wasn't red team, so I didn't do blue pen testing or whatever. I was blue team, so we did a lot of audits and stuff. But something that I did learn is that these things, they're never fucking ending. Right? Once someone has their sights on you, them and their network will just go all on you. It's a pretty common thing, right? But that's why, as a streamer, it's important to have good OPSEC in your life, right? It's incredibly fucking important. Boops to Flume. Mwah. I'm gonna DM her just in case. Alright, well, go ahead. It really isn't personally I've taken to just fucking with these scammers and wasting their time. To be fair, you're actually doing more of a service by wasting their time. Because if you're wasting their time, then, you know, you're doing more good by preventing them from wasting their time with someone else. That's why I always said, you want to fuck with someone? Fuck with a scammer. They're always fuckable, and boy, do they love getting fucked. It is their favorite pastime, having their time wasted. So waste their time. Trust me, you'll thank me later. Anyway. Is this what I think it is? Is this like a little bungalow thing? The amount of scammers that scam bots I've seen in my horny art people should fill a warehouse. Right, give me 1 second, chat. Oh, sorry about that. I needed to get this hair out of my nose. It was bugging the fuck out of me. Problem with long hair. You tend to have hair in your mask. Here, let me just, I'm gonna grab one of these. So, I would always say this, right? This is a scammer. We'll just, I don't know. Okay, there he is. There's our scammer. Here's I don't know, you, right? Here is random bystander 1, 2, and 3. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing this ever to everybody. Everybody do this. If you know what you're doing, cool. Professionals should be doing this. Not everybody else. But say if, I don't know, the scammer's trying to reach both of these people, right? By you wasting their time, they can't get to this person here. And you're just wasting their time. And a lot of them live in fucking India, right? And Kolkata, you know, that area, right? So, you know, of course, it takes minutes. It's a waste of time and money, right? And, yeah. There you go. Do not redeem. See, somebody watches Kit Boga. Once they have their sights on you, blind them. Yeah, just flashbang them. Just flashbang them, like, just flashbang them, you know? Just right there. Do not redeem. You can't redeem this ass. It's not free. Pocket sand! Anyway. The amount of scare... fuck. Guy's account I found is hers and not a former scammer. See, this is why you... you know what? Never mind. This is why you listen to me. This is why you listen to me. Aqua. You're doing that thing again that I told you to not do. Anyway, I'm just gonna take a look out here. Just endless void. Endless void. You didn't have to redeem that. What are you doing? I don't know. What are you doing? Here, give me... Oh, sorry. Just stop jumping to conclusions. I keep telling you this. Stop jumping to conclusions, okay? You're good. Ugh, give me 1 second. Why am I being messaged by, like, everybody right now? What the fuck? Why am I being messaged by everybody? Everybody and their mother wants to talk to me today. Oh, fuck. Anyway, now that we have that out of the way, and I spent a good... just a day that ends in why? It was fucking why? Okay, look, I'm sorry. I'm so upset about that whole fucking Kirby thing. I feel dumb as shit. Okay, like I do. I really feel dumb as shit about that. Okay, because the thing is I actually believed that there was no suck and blow. I fucking hate that I was proven wrong once again and said, no, chat, there's no why. There's no why. Why would there be a why? Why would there be a second blow feature in Kirby Dream Land 3? Why would there be? No, and you know what? No, my fucking bimbo arc comes in full fucking swing and says, what if you put A on Y and A on A? That'd be pretty funny, huh? Now get on your knees to suck and blow, but not right now. I've got to go. Who said you were going anywhere? Mama's got a mortgage to pay. Fuck, I hate when he rhymes. Sorry, because of the scan stuff. Again, her team is well aware, okay? Mom's team is very well aware, and they're working diligently on making sure Mom's good. You don't worry about that. You worry about me. So, aloha, Flamie. Hello, Hio baby. How are you, honey? Welcome. That video was burned in my brain. I cannot help but laugh. Again, I showed Tay that video, the whole Y thing. She fucking died laughing. Just simply the fact that, you know, I am truly a bimbo. 100% bimbo. Doing good. How are you? I'm okay. We're just chilling, talking, relaxing. You know, just enjoying the good vibes today. It's just that simple. Actually, hey chat, you want to go to Bliss with me real quick? I'll see you there. Oh. Well, welcome to Bliss. Here. Let me just grab you. There you go. Welcome to Bliss. We're here. And that's a mirror. So I found this world like not too long ago. I was kind of curious about it because I was like, I remember when we were in Kmart, I was like, oh yeah, I want to see if we could find a Bliss world. Well, I found one. And you know, it's what I figured it is. It's Bliss. Like you could run around and experience true blissiness of Windows XP. It's actually kind of cool looking, I ain't gonna lie. Also, is that a video player? Is that a Windows media player? Hold on. Windows XP. Hello. Welcome to Windows. Hi, Nightingale. How are you, honey? Good seeing you. How are you? How's your grind in Frame War? Here. I am trying to grab this, but okay, it looks like we're good on that front. Okay, cool. Here, we can just go sit around here now and just relax. Enjoy Bliss. I created an unholy monstrosity in the circuit. I've done that before. Played as Korra. Ended up getting 11 million damage because I kept playing up to 50 fucking decrees. It's say what you will, I know a lot of people don't like Deviri. I fucking love Deviri. It's fun as shit. I enjoy Deviri. Unpopular opinion. I know. But I think a lot of Warframe players just don't like fun. They would rather just AoE and just grind without doing anything. I don't know. I enjoy actually playing the game. But yeah, I love Deviri. I think it's great. Also, the circuit does one thing that I really like, which is once you get to circuit, you don't have to worry about the fucking side quests with the Warframes. You just gotta wait until the cycle gives you the frame that you want. So that's always a good thing, because I've gotten several frames without doing their quests thanks to the circuit. good God, I love the Windows XP world. Dude, the fucking grass looks so soft. Like, come here. I want to show you this. This is actually really cool. Like the fucking grass looks so soft. Like if I just like if we just like, I don't know. Here, bring you down here and just there we go. And then we just go like this, and like, look at how fucking soft this grass is. It's actually like, here. No, you can look at me all you want, but like, come on. Look how soft the grass is. It's very soft. It's very flowy, very soft, and I love it. Hi, Sari. How are you, honey? Welcome. And hi, Leo. How are you doing, sweetie? Plaguestar has been the bane of our existence lately. I believe it. To be fair, though, I don't even want to touch Plaguestar. I don't give a shit enough to care. I'm sorry, but like, Forma is relatively easy to craft. I don't need to fucking worry about that, and I'm not gonna waste my time with it. I tried, okay? I tried, but it's too fucking boring for me to try it. What do you mean is the circuit? So the circuit is a endless repeating loop in Duviri where you get to do certain missions over and over and over again. But you get, for every tier you complete, you get rewards. So certain augments for the frame that you pick. Oh, right. There's also 3 frames that you could pick from. Usually you pick one, it lasts for a week. But the cool thing about it is that when you do the circuit, you can get, if you complete tier 1 to tier 10, you get all of the parts for the warframe that you have chosen. So like recently, I got Trinity, and I also got Harrow, and and right now I think I'm doing Nyx, which fuck, I don't think I finished. Oh shit. Oh yeah, I didn't finish Nyx, did I? That's right. Fuck. Well, I guess I gotta wait till Nyx is done. Anyway. I'm fine, and you? I'm good. I'm just relaxing in VRChat. You know, I have a lot of stuff to just chill and chat with chat. But I hope you're having a good day, Leo. Oh, by the way, we decorated Dojo a little bit. Yeah? That's cool. I talked about it before, but I am burnt out on Warframe, content-wise. So, until the old piece comes out, I probably won't be doing Warframe on stream. Now, I know. Notice I said the old piece, not the Tau update in the near future. In the near future. Trust me, I won't subjugate you that bad. Very nice, very soft. Yes, it is a very soft grass. Like, it's just very flowy, you know? Like, it's so flowy, and I love it. It's very good. My autism is showing, again, you know, like in Kmart with the whole Mount Holly, New Jersey shit. Soft grass is a weakness. Here. Can I'm gonna turn off look at me. So that way you guys can see what I mean. I don't feel like I don't do you all a service by doing that. Look. It's so soft. It's so soft. I love it. I love my soft grass. It's so good. Anyway, there we go. I'm making Savagoth Prime and I've got an extra Warframe slot yesterday. Yeah. You know, another easy way for you to get extra slots is by doing your MR. I know a lot of people will sit here and say, oh, but Flames, you know, MR takes time. Just fucking do it anyway. You get better weapons. You get better weapons, and you also have better chances and opportunity. I mean, what is stopping you? You know? Finally, streamer touches grass. Oh my god, I'm a real woman! I touched grass! At some point, you should get the .hack GU collection. That seems like a series you would fuck with. Yeah? I think I own some of those games. I could be wrong, though. But I think I do, if I remember correctly. I feel like I do. But I can always double check. I think, somebody last year was telling me about it. I don't remember who. It kind of might have been Monia or Tay, one of those two. It might have been Monia or Tay, but I'm pretty sure I remember somebody talking to me about that series. She's touched grass. Is she gonna eat the grass? Because, you know, she's a cow. It was me. Was it really you, Siri? I don't even remember. You know, you joke about cows, chat. But, like, you joke about, like, the whole cow thing, but... Oh, fuck. Ow. What if I just, Whee! Ow. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. And, of course, because my cord is getting caught, I cannot... For the fuck of me. I love my cord. It's so good. I love having a cord in a swivel chair that does fuck all. It's wonderful. So good. Anyway. Hi, Audley. How are you, hon? You doing okay? It's good seeing you. I was telling you, Geo is and the original quadrilogy is significantly better. They never gave us a re-release. It's so Geo is still worth playing. Got it. Okay, that's fair. I don't remember that, honestly. Chat, you have to understand, like, the last, what, year or two has been nothing but a congealed mess of memories and stuff, so naturally, I don't remember shit. Then again, I guess you could argue and say, but streamer, all of your fucking memories as a streamer are very congealed mess. And it's like, you'd be surprised. I could still somehow remember 90% of the shit I do, content-wise. It's hot today. It is hot today. I think it's like, let's see. I'll tell you. It is currently 90 degrees right now. 90. It's 90 degrees. Can you believe that? It's fucking 90 degrees again. In September! Of all fucking months. It's insane. I see my girlfriend tomorrow? Yeah? That's cool. I get to keep packing tomorrow. Because, you know, that's something that I have to keep doing. Also, give me 1 second. I do apologize. My hair is very long, and it still somehow gets stuck in my my headset, and it bothers the fuck out of me. I don't remember the last 2 years. To be honest, I regretfully do. Every bit of it. A lot of it, actually, I remember. And I don't think I'll ever forget it. You know? But that's okay. 2 years is a congealed mess of amalgamate of memories and people. Faces all look the same, and yet somehow I'm still fucking cajuming. It's 80 where I live. Yeah. Also, Mod, thank you for shouting out Oddly. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, Oddly, just so you know, there is apparently people impersonating us on Steam, so you might wanna double check that you're okay, by the way. Apparently I'm in the clear, but there have been reports of Gaz and Solid and Unity and Yeti, so just a heads up. It's 73 for you? I would kill to be in 73 right now. I would fucking kill to be in 73. You don't understand. I hate the heat. Oh my god. I hate the fucking heat. Why does it always have to be 90 fucking degrees? What's that? You want 112? No? Too bad. You still get it. I genuinely cannot stand the heat. It is a terrible fucking thing. Thank God Pennsylvania is cooler. Well, thankfully, I'm leaving New Mexico in a matter of a month and a half. Maybe sooner. I'm fucking really happy I'm moving. I've been saying this for a long time. I've been wanting to move out of New Mexico. I'm very thankful that I'm able to now. So, pedal out of the hot zone? Pretty much. I'm sorry, chat. I know I'm messing with the mic, but my nose keeps itching. Every time I put this headset on, my nose keeps itching. It's fucking annoying. New Mexico is boiling. Well, it's better than Arizona, but yeah, it is abysmally hot. I heard so far as nobody impersonating me. Good. So neither of us are. That's good. Yeah, I gotta do my part and make sure that people are getting that. So, you know, it's what it is. Here, I'm gonna. What if I just? Chat, what if you came into the bedroom and I started doing this? What would you do? What would you do if I just came into the bedroom and this is what you see? No! Why would you do that? Why would you leave? Hmm? Why? Why? Why would you leave? It's crazy. I can't believe this shit. You'd leave? I'd be frightened. What? You don't want to just... You don't want to, like... I don't know, fuck in the 5th dimension or something? It's crazy. I can't believe this shit. Duck head around like a meerkat. Put your head in the sand like a fucking, what's it called? Like an emu. You dig sand and just stop defying physics. No, that's like 90% of my job as a glitch is to defy physics. What do you mean? Stop it. That's like telling me, streamer, stop being funny. No, I have to be funny unless, you know, I have to be. It's not fair. It's not easy being breezy. Flamie is going to do the Mobius striptease. The Mobius what? What is the Mobius striptease? Why does this sound really sexual? Riddle. Well, what the fuck is the Mobius striptease? I'm only fucking in the 10th dimension. The 10th dimension, you say? Well, that's crazy. Can't believe this shit. What, you don't want to fuck in the 12th? What about the 6th? I honestly would stay if I see you doing that. See, Zori knows what's up. Zori's a real one. He'll fucking stay. I forgot CyberConnect also did the Fuga games. The what games? What games? I'm confused. Fucking is reserved in the 69th. So, in other words, it's like third base, but dimension fucking, right? Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what I'm hearing? It's like dimension. It's basically, it's, dimension hopping, right? But it's third base? Is that what it is? Is that what I'm hearing? Ugh. It's an infinite loop. It has no inside outside. It's perpetual motion. Remember that Jolene did it against Seamoon and Part Stacks. So what I'm hearing is an infinite striptease. Chat, look at me. Now, I know, okay? I know that you know that we know that I know that you know that we know that I know that you know that we know that I know. The only way you're getting a striptease from me is if I, you know, I don't know, get like $1,000 or something. Even then, you probably wouldn't even get that. I have too many high standards for that shit. Genuinely, I don't like objectifying myself. I really don't. I don't like it. Melodies, Fuga Melodies, they're a great kind of kid. Think you're a great kid. You're a crate of kids given a tank and a cannon. And it only works if given a sacrifice. I'm so confused. What? Okay, wait, hold on. Let me wrap my head around this. You're a gaggle of kids. You're given a tank, and the only way the tank works is if you sacrifice other kids, right? Is that what I'm understanding here? I know nothing, head empty. Well, you know what they say, chat? You know, no think, all pink. That's just how it is on this bitch of an earth. This world is really peaceful. Like, oh my god, you know, I didn't know how much I was gonna love Bliss, but look at this. This is my view, by the way. Isn't that fucking pretty? Like, isn't that pretty? Ow, fuck. Isn't that pretty? That is so fucking pretty. Like, oh, that's so pretty. Is that the Microsoft background? Yes, it is. I'm in Windows world. I'm in the Windows world, chat. Didn't you know? Hi, Tuba. How are you, hon? I want to eat the grass. I do too. It's very soft. It's very... I could sleep here. I could literally sleep here. It's that relaxing. Honestly, I wouldn't be opposed. Like, if they, like, added, like, a blanket thing in here, or like a bed, or like a camp thing, I would fucking sleep out here. Honestly, there's nothing really stopping me from doing that. Hey, chat, what if, like, hypothetically, in the future... I mean, I've been throwing this idea around for quite some time, too. But, what if, like, hypothetically... Okay? I did a sleep stream in Minecraft. Also, I did it again. I am now tied to my fucking I am tied to my funny cord around my chair. Sleepover? Yeah. What if I did a sleep stream in Minecraft? Would you like that? Or I could do one here in VRChat. Now, I know typically that the sleep streams don't usually do so well. But I'm not really here to talk about whether it would do well or not. I'm here to ask if you would like me to do that. Certified goober? Hell yeah. Well, you know me, Zai. Always prime goober material right here. Ugh. Here, there we go. Oh. Always prime goober material over here. Surprise bondage cord. Dude, I'm waiting for the day that shit wraps around my neck. I know Mom has told me, hey, just wrap it around your headset and go from there. Yeah, but the problem is that if I do that and I move around like I do with my chair, we're gonna be in a pretty bad situation. So, can't do that, sadly. I'm fine. I found some old stuff while packing. You too, huh? You're packing as well? Huh. Go figure. It actually gets gone from that stuff, like, admittedly, that admittedly rubs me the wrong way. What rubs you the wrong way? What does? A sleep stream? Really? Finally got a RimWorld one going after I think over an hour. Are you doing like a specific lock, world lock or something like that for RimWorld? Do not know about the sleep stream, but if you in the end you want to do them, go ahead. I mean, I don't know. I've done it before on stream, twice. Both 24-hour streams, I've done it before. I don't know about the VR stuff though, but you know. The thing is like this thing has like a 4-hour battery life. So for me, it would be like, all right, well, how would I go about this? How would I manage this, you know? It's things of that nature. And that's always fun. The sleep stream idea, the whole presentation of it gives me the vibes of a stalker more than anything. Oh, please, y'all fucking know more about me than anything else. Half of y'all know when my fucking period is. I don't even want to hear this. You want to talk about stalker? Most of you can tell when I'm in a bad mood. It's my fucking period. I've literally had people in chat tell me, oh, Flamie's in a bad mood. I wonder if she's on her cycle. Looks at the week. Yeah, she's on her cycle. I don't even want to hear that. I don't even want to fucking hear that. Pre-sleep study. Yeah. Here. Grab you. Ow. And that is my hand hitting my desk as usual. Oh. Yeah, anytime somebody sits here and says shit like that, I immediately tell them, yeah, what about the period thing? Huh? What about that? Don't forget. I don't forget about that shit. I know. Poor hand, time for a new one. Dude, I really wish I had, like... You know what I really wish I had? I really wish I had trackers. That way I could avoid this. Like, being near my desk and hitting my hand on my desk, sitting in my chair all the fucking time. I sit in my chair because I'm always tired, right? But, man, I would love to not have to do that. Here, we're just gonna go up here. Look at this world, dude. It's so pretty. Like, I know that they misinterpret what Bliss is. Bliss is supposed to be a fucking a wine valley, right? It's based in California's, I think, wine valley area, right? Where they do all the grapes and stuff. It's supposed to be a farm, believe it or not. But yeah, they made this into a mountain area. It kind of reminds me of Ruidoso a little bit, here in New Mexico. Like, when you're driving from Roswell into Ruidoso, you see these, like, hills and stuff, and they look very reminiscent of this. It's actually pretty, and honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that I hate the state, I've always told myself if I were to make it, like if I were to have like a bunch of money, I'd buy some land out here, like in New Mexico, away from everyone, right? Because really, the big thing about New Mexico that I hate the most is the people. The people here in New Mexico are abysmally, abhorrently ridiculous. You have either... It is bad. And for the record, I'm talking about the state. I'm talking about the state, and by people, I mean the older people. The older people. The people who tend to lean more right in the state. Because nobody ever hears the new part. They only hear the last part because selective hearing is a thing. It's fucking crazy. I've had to clarify this so many times. Selective hearing. Nobody hears the new part. Just the last part. I feel it's more because you're willing to tell people that stuff and they remember it. What do you mean I'm willing? Hmm? You want to elaborate that one? She has 2 periods, one on top of each eye in her. I don't... The joke flew over me, honey. Just right there. What were you talking about? I'm just that one autistic guy from the community who accidentally figured out all the woman's periods after keeping track for all of them for months. No, that actually made me. Oh, no, nope. I'm running away. Bye bye, chat. We've been abandoned. I actually can't find you all. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. Alright, well I have a problem now. I can't find you all. Go look right, go to your left. Chat, I swear to God, your guys' dichotomy is impeccable. Wait. Streamer, go left. Streamer, go right. You do have a habit of oversharing from my understanding. Maddie, do not start with me today. I share what I please, okay? Alright, I lost you all. Very good. Well, when in doubt. Here. Oh wait, I can do this. Oh. Hold on. All the way over here, huh? Really?
It's time to drink water.
It's time to drink some fucking water. Where the fuck are... Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, there you are. Hi, Maxie. How are you? Whoa. Hi. Anyway. Flamie has 10 controls. Behind you. I'll take your word. You're in the Windows XP. I am in the Bliss. I'm in the Bliss while my ear is being told to drink water. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Oh, oh shit. Well, there we go. Okay, now I'm back. Jesus. Here. Perfect. All right. Oh, come here. Come here. There you go. All right. You're into Windows XP. I'm always in the Windows XP. I think, maybe. Flamie has 10 controls. No, I have tilt controls. I'm always fucking tilted. That's a known fact. Wiggle. Go back to the flat area. The flat area. You want me to go in the center? Okay. Here. Why do you want to go? Why do you want me to go back to here? Oh, Jesus. Oh, the gravity. Okay. Oh, fuck the gravity. Alright, I'm in the flat area. Why do you want me in the flat area? What is the joke? Why here? Green Hill Zone intensifies? Oh god. Wait, isn't there like a world where we could like go to Green Hill Zone? I'm pretty sure. Alright, I'm interested. Hold on. There is. Here. Oh my god, there's so many, like... There's so many fucking worlds for Sonic. I don't know about this one, chat. Here. Endless Sonic, EXE, FNAF. What is that? What is that about? Like the whole Sonic FNAF thing? What the fuck is that? I keep hearing about a lot about it, but I've just... Here, you know what? Because I know this world. I know this. Oh, there we go. Oh, whoa, okay, that blue is painful to look at. I don't like that blue. Anyway, Smooth, look at me. Trying to find... Because your girl is a ditz. She cannot, for the fuck of her, remember where the camera is. There it is. Anyway, that is a painful fucking blue to look at. But then again, that's most of Sonic. Holy fuck, that is wild to look at. That's wild to look out. Also, Sonic and FNAF got entangled in a Friday Night Funkin' community, and then there was a lot of crossover stuff with the kids. Right, okay, so in other words, it's Flamie, don't even bother with FNAF, because you're gonna lose your fucking brain over it. Got it, cool, noted. Can we go to McDonald's? I want chicken nuggets. We'll go to McDonald's in a little bit. Come here. But, oh, this blue. Pam check, I am a little wet. I am a little wet, but that's okay. A stretch as well. Woman, I swear, you're asking me to do a stretch. I can't even do the fucking squats properly like this. Oh. I can't even do squats properly like this. You do realize that, right? Oh. Like you're asking me to do something impossible. I wish I could. Again, trackers would be great. But, you know, goals down the road, I suppose. Plays Muppet Show intro. Tyra, it's time to get mixed straight. Let's head up OBS and let's get streamer started on Lil Flamie tonight. Oh my god. Dive in. Between you and Yokai, you two with the fucking... Yo, it's the streamer Flamie bit. I can't. I can't with y'all. I fucking can't with y'all. I like Sonic. FNAF also sucks. Ain't those expensive? They are. They're relatively not cheap. They're like maybe the cheapest that I can find them is like maybe like $200. That is how expensive, and it's per tracker. So we're looking at like I don't know, $600, $700 because you have your arms, your legs, and your hips, and that's usually 6 trackers, I believe. That's excluding the belts and the sensors, which. I'll have to run it by Mom, because I know Mom has that stuff. I'll have to run the numbers, but, you know. God, now I want to watch Puppets from Space again. Were you watching the Muppets earlier? Were you watching the Muppets earlier? Listen, I don't judge. I genuinely don't judge. I'm not gonna judge you one bit. But I have to know, were you watching the Muppets earlier? Dude, I will say, this is actually kind of wild looking. It is kind of wild looking. You know, I might as well try, like, using this world one day for, like, a community night. Like, I know, like, this week, we're probably not doing a community night. We're probably not doing community night. It's looking like y'all want to have a JoJo watch party. But, you know, I want to drink the oil, the motor oil fountain. Alright, here you go. Drink up! Here. I just realized. We don't need that. I don't think there's a way I could turn off the music anyway, so... in this world, which is fine. I didn't get a sip. Take Q. Go in here. What is going on here? What the fuck? Oh, that's my hair. That's my hair doing that. Whoops. Anyway. Sips, wobbly wobbly. I found a few Monster Hunter VR worlds too. Yeah, you did? Cool. Enjoy them. Yeah, we're just gonna walk through the oil. Hey chat, have you ever like had like whenever you're at a gas station, like gas spills a little bit, do you ever like get that urge, like that primordial urge to want to smell the gas? Like, I would never, like, smell gas, but, like, I always have, like, that primordial urge of, like, oh, yeah, I probably should, like, you know, smell the gas. It's really weird. Really, really weird shower thought. I'm sorry. I remember wanting to drink gas. Why? Crow. No. No. I listen, I stopped the hard press at fucking smelling. You said, nah, cuh, I want to drink that shit. It's infectious. My stupidity is very infectious, it seems. Very good. Very good. Also, I just noticed, but my eyes in this world are glowing. Huh. They usually never do that. Usually nobody can see that they glow, but they are. Why don't they make air freshener gasoline scented instead of whatever awful flavors they normally use? Yeah, like, okay, like, I get what you mean, Cluttery, but, like, also, hi, Cluttery, how are you, honey? Welcome. Like, can I be honest? Cherry is the worst scent you could ever have in your car. Like, let me explain. Okay, so I usually don't put scent into my car because I keep my car clean all the fucking time, right? I am very, very OCD about my car being cleaned. I blame law enforcement, blame me being an army brat. I used to drive the GSAs all over the place. That new car smell will always stay there if you keep your car clean, right? And you don't smoke in it, and you don't fucking, like, you know, I don't know, goon in it or whatever. Why would you be gooning in a car? That's really weird. But, anyway, point being is that cherry is the worst scent to have in a car. It smells like cough syrup. It tastes like cough syrup. Why do we keep using cherry in anything that we do? Please elaborate why. Because I very much fucking hate cherry anything. The overwhelming cherry scent is rough. Well, the thing about car scents is they don't last. Right? When you first open up that pack, you have this overwhelming fucking smell for like 2 or 3 days, and then once that smell's gone, it's just gone. Like you don't have a smell anymore, and it's just like, why did I spend like $12 for this? I didn't ask to spend like $12 for this. Let's get things started on the most questionable, indescribable, highly memorable exercise. This is what we call a little Flamie stream. I got new gym shoes. Hey chat, I ate their shoes. Shoes! The same, but with peanut butter, Mom. Would hide crushed pills and peanut butter in sandwiches and would ruin it for me. Okay. Alright, hold on. Oh, okay, hold on. So they would hide your pills in the peanut butter. You know what I had? If I didn't want to take my meds as a kid, I had a fucking 400-pound woman sit on me and force them down my throat. True story, by the way. This is how I ended up having a fat fetish. One day, I didn't want to take my meds. And so I was like 12 or 13 and I had a babysitter. I know, go figure. My parents didn't trust me to be alone because my parents are assholes. Anyway, so I didn't want to take my meds, and I basically got upset because I was having a good time and I didn't want to fucking go to sleep. Like my meds at the time made me pass out. So my babysitter was about maybe 400 to 12 pounds at the time. She tackled me, sat on top of me, and then put like those pills straight into my mouth and put water in my mouth and forced me to swallow. Little Flammenwerfer. Yes, Mystic, I'm the Flammenwerfer. I wear Flammen, and I'm little. Hello, sweetheart. How are you? What pills were these? When I was a kid, I was under, I was on some, psychotropic medication. God, where do I begin? I've had a list of meds, growing up. I don't take them anymore because, well, I don't need them. But, and I haven't needed them in, like, what? I want to say, like, 6-7 years? Well, actually, no, it's been longer than that, because I stopped taking them when I was, like, 15. So, a little over 12 years, really. I don't need them. They caused more harm than they did good. But when I was taking them as a kid, here, let me get the long list out of the way for you. Depakote, lithium, Seroquel, risperidone, Adderall, clonidine, Zyprexa. I still take Zyprexa for anxiety. It's more of an as-needed thing. Zyprexa, let's see. Fuck. I know there's a few more. I did say Adderall. Trazodone was another one. Yep, Trazodone was another one. Mainly it was lithium, Depakote, and Seroquel, and Adderall, and clonidine. Yeah. That's rough, buddy. That's kind of hot. I mean, I don't know. I survived. Fucking, the worst thing that I ended up having is having a fat fetish. And also a need to be sat on and sit on others. Yeah. I'd say I got the better deal out of it. It's the only time where the abuse has like been a blessing in disguise for me. Didn't want to do it as just what it tastes like. That's just what tastes we associate with medicine. Yeah. Whereas now, like I just take my hormones, you know, my estradiol, my spiracolone, my progesterone, and like I said, the Zyprexa is as needed. So, which it's more or less to relieve my anxiety, which I do struggle a lot with. Also, whoa, this jumping is... What is with these worlds and these weird gravity jumps? Oh, fuck. Just really weird. They want you to be Super Mario on platform. This reminds me of how my parents were taking me some meds I needed as a child. I mean, like, the thing is my parents didn't know, like, how to take care of kids. They wanted nothing to do with us. So, naturally, instead of actually addressing and properly raising a kid, at the time, the solution was, well, I don't want to have kids, and I can't kill the kid. I had my opportunity, but, you know, Catholic Church said I'd go to hell. So, let's just drug them up to all hell and hope for the best. Boy, did that sit well. And now here we are. What, like 10, 15 years later? And, I want nothing to do with them. They're dead to me, basically. Byproduct of a lack of protection. Parents made me take medication with the hope that the side effects would make... With the hopes that the side effects would make me fat? Huh? I mean, I know some meds do that. Like, I know risperidone kills your metabolism. I had the unfortunate misfortune of having lithium speed my shit up to the point of, well, it's hard for me to gain weight. Even to this day, 10 to 15 years later, I still can't gain weight. Which is frustrating, to say the least. But, yeah. Alright, somebody in chat said they wanted us to go to McDonald's. Honestly, I could really go for a burger right now. I ain't even gonna lie. That does sound really good. You know what? Femboy McDonald's. We're going to Femboy McDonald's. We're not, you know, but that's McDonald's at home. Okay, we're here. Yeah, it's been some time since we've been to this world, huh? When was the last time we went to this world, chat? Like, earlier this year? Hi, Cyberchill. How are you, honey? Welcome. Yeah, it's been some time since we've been here. Welcome to Femboy McDonald's. Alright, chat. We've talked about this before, but what do you want? You want your cum burger? You want the jizzy? You want the filet-o trout? You don't want the filet-o trout. Do you want the glizzy? Do you want the McJizzy? What do you want? You want chicken nuggies? Chat, we're at Femboy McDonald's, not McDonald's. They just have bull testes. Yeah, okay. Anyway. Ugh. You wanna know what's really fucked up? Chat. You know, I wouldn't have known that I was trans if it wasn't for the fact that other people didn't tell me. Because the thing is, right? People would always were like, hey, we'll let her figure it out, right? So, what if I told you I went through a femboy phase? Back in my early days before I started streaming. Yeah. Yours truly used to be a femboy. Which would explain quite a lot, believe it or not. Yeah, I would explain a lot. A lot of people that I knew that I was trans. They wanted me to figure it out because they didn't want me to go into that weird fucking mental turmoil denial phase that a lot of trans people tend to go to when they're being told that they're trans. But I used to have a femboy phase. Yeah. I could go for a femboy too. I'm hungry. I bet you could. I bet you could. Well, hell yeah, they're bull testes because femboys are hung like a horse. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I don't miss that at all. I don't miss waking up first thing in the morning and having morning wood. I don't. I'm so glad I don't have that anymore. I also am glad that I don't have to deal with the whole poking shit. There are some things that I just don't miss at all. There's a lot of things I don't miss. Actually, I don't miss being a boy, period. At all. I fucking don't miss any of it. Gotta try different things to see what fits. Exactly. Exactly. You know the drill. Clothes not comfy. Morning wood sounds like fun until your kickstand breaks in the middle of the night. Well, to be fair, I mean, I learned early on how to tuck, and then when the estrogen and progesterone took hold, I didn't really need to tuck anymore. It kind of solved itself. I do. Made me feel powerful. I can take down a moose. I don't. See, like, the thing is like, even when I was a boy, I always felt kind of out of place with other men because, well, I mean, truth be told, like, I'm not really built like a guy. I know, shocker. So, it's what, you know, I don't miss it at all. I'm happy with how I am. Is that a fucking Best Buy? That's a... Huh. That's a Best Buy over there. Go fucking figure. Huh. Y'all remember Best Buy? Do you remember, like, going into Best Buy and, like, buying electronics and games and shit? I remember doing it a lot. Like, the last time I went to a Best Buy was, fuck. I want to say when I went to El Paso. last year. I do vaguely remember when I lived on the East Coast, though, about going to two specific Best Buys. The one in Manhattan. There was one in Manhattan that was like a downstairs one that you could go to that I thought was really cool. And then there was a second one when I lived in Jersey. And I remember walking there constantly to, like, you know, window shop because, well, I was too poor. Like, I'm poor now, but, like, I was even more poor back then. And just window shopping, hoping that one day I could buy that stupid smart fridge or that washer and dryer and pretend to be an adult, I guess. I don't know. Hot take, someone should have told me that being a girl was an option. I mean, I don't know. It helped me figure out who I was. The only weird thing I regret with it is I wish I had come to terms with it sooner. Again, it took me in 2018 to realize that I'm trans, but 2020 to start, like, actually coming to grips and having my egg crack, to then 2023, a full 5 years after finding out I was trans, to finally accept that I am. It is kind of sad. I can't even go in my I can't even go to the bathroom. And now I'm like, what, almost 3 years in hormone therapy, and I'd say I'm blossomed pretty well, you know? You remember they used to sell cameras and weird devices to buy this? Yeah, Best Buy, Bimbo Best Buy. Oh my fucking god. Okay, yes, Bimbo Best Buy, where you can get your Nintendo Switch 2, and have a big-lipped, big-titty fucking bimbo kiss you and smooch you and call you the cutest little patootie ever. God, some of you. I actually had a brief phase thinking I was gender fluid, then pieced together that my dysphoria doesn't hit nearly as hard for some peeps. So that was the thing, is my dysphoria was really bad, especially when I was working as a cop. And it was like, I couldn't understand why. I was like, why is everybody calling me a woman? Like, what the fuck's going on here? And yeah, sure enough, yeah, like, one of the big instances of me realizing that I was passing like a woman pre, like, transition and stuff was when I went to a store, and this is when I had longer hair, right? Longer than, well, actually, no, it was shorter than what I have now, but I had long hair, right? And it was very poofy and permy and very greasy and nowhere near as pretty as it is now. And how do I explain this? I was getting corn or something, I don't know, I was there to grab groceries, and somebody had tapped my shoulder and said, "Excuse me, man." And I looked around, and this is before, like, you know, I prettied up and everything, and hormones and shit. I had a beard. Like a very scraggly, shaggy-ass looking beard. It was terrible. You all probably, if you're old heads, you probably have seen it before. You know, by old heads, I mean pre-2023. But, yeah, that was like one of the realizations, like, oh, something ain't right here. Flamie, ever played Tori 3D? I have. Tori is one of my favorite franchises. I do want to play their latest Tori game. I hear that they made another one. Because I played Tori and then Tori 2. Mind more accent flares, specifically things will send me into shock, but in my day. You know what, actually, it's funny you mentioned that, but it's photos for me. And photos for me, and when I don't take my hormones, is when it acts up. Like the other day, a viewer named by, I think the name Jamuzu, sent me a picture of myself eating a bar of soap, and it started acting up. Like, I actually had to look away because I I know it sounds silly, but as someone as photogenic as me, I don't really like taking photos. Which, you know, that's, you know, a very odd thing to admit, but yeah. I actually looked away because I couldn't handle looking at myself because of dysphoria. Fuck beards, I really do not like even having the slightest hair on my chin. I don't like having hair, period, on my face. I don't even like having it on my arms. Imagine how I feel when I don't have the time to shave. Like, it's so bad. I feel like I have to mask in public. That would be amazing if I could actually pass. See, I can pass, right? I pass beautifully. I've gotten boomers to look at me and be like, yeah, that's a woman. But, my problem is, like, on phones, right? Because even though I sound like a woman, because I am a woman, on the phone, it's very hard to determine whether I am one or not, apparently. And it was one of the things that really bothered me about my job, working in the government, because you have a lot of boomers, waste of oxygen that they are, that would, you know, just they don't give a shit. You ring, you say hello, how can I help you? And they're like, well, excuse me, sir. Fucking croak already, Jesus. You're not wanted, you waste of oxygen. Just fucking croak. But publicly, I pass very well. Like, nobody can tell me otherwise. And especially with the tits. Like, again, with the boobs, that definitely helps. Yeah, they're a little bit on the small side, but they're still boobs nonetheless. Mom, I know the pain exactly. I cannot stand even minimal hints of it. It's really annoying, honestly. Like, if I could, I'd still go out of my way to correct people. Because it's that fucking annoying. I'm amazed that I'm amazed that I'm not on E and somehow still pass. I mean, hey, good for you. I'm pretty sure once you get on estrogen, you'll pass beautifully. Just turn off the boomer's power if they call you that. God, I wish. I wish that's how that worked. Solve a lot of our problems if that was the case. Also, hey chat, I got your food. I have your food here. I don't know why it keeps vibrating, but it's vibrating. Oh. Well, it's the Kmart cart all over again. I guess you're eating floor burger today, chat. Sorry. Chat, you want floor burger? Yum, dumpster legs. What the fuck are dumpster legs? Huh? No, like, what are dumpster legs? What? I'm gonna drink ketchup packets like a goblin. Dude, that is a fucking struggle meal. I won't even lie. I've done that a lot. That is a struggle meal if I've ever seen one. Where, like, you know, when I worked in the DOE, because I couldn't get an actual lunch per se, I would constantly have to eat while I'm working, and a lot of the time I wouldn't have any time to make food. So, ooh, that came out of nowhere. It tastes like ramen. Did I have ramen today? Oh yeah, I did. I had ramen. Yeah, I did. Anyway, I forgot I had ramen today. I ate some ramen and had like a tea. But yeah, like I would have like a box of, like, we would have like well, actually not just me, but we would have a box of condiments, right? and we would just suck on ketchup packets and taco sauce packets, and like we would just be fiends. We'd be just sucking on them shits like just for any form of sustenance. It was bad. It was bad. And I always tell people, I'm like, yeah, bread and water is a struggle meal. Yeah, pasta, just plain pasta is a struggle meal. Have you ever tried sucking down packets for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? It is. That's a struggle meal. Been there before. Had a dumpster pizza before, not bad. A dumpster pizza. Do I even want to? The food escaped. It wants none of our shit. Well, too bad. Spark Flare, Pamp Check. I am a little soaked. But then again, I have been sitting on my ass doing this. So, yeah, makes sense. Let's see here. I can't believe Furnace would throw away a whole pizza at a con. Free pizza? I'm sorry. You ate pizza in a dumpster at a furry convention. I don't even want to know. No. And you wanted to go to McDonald's. I don't know why they were throwing. Why would you eat a pizza from a furry convention out of a dumpster? Why? Why would you do that? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. No. You don't know what's on that pizza. For all you can know, they could have cummed on that pizza. Don't even get me started that some of you would enjoy that. No, you fucking wouldn't. It's not like someone you know. My hair doesn't look as long because it's actually a lot of curling up. Mine has curls at the end and it's straight all the way down. It's just curls at the end, really. It's kind of interesting. Butter noodles is a struggle meal in both definitions. To be fair, I know a lot of good people. I know Monia loves butter noodles, and I personally, I mean, I've tried butter noodles. They're not great, but they do the job. But Monia fucking loves butter noodles. Holy shit, that woman will literally just sit here and say, I'm gonna put a stick of butter in pasta and just eat it. Why did you just remind me of a horror story from work? I mean, 90% of my content is nothing but a fucking horror story. Literally. You are surprised. Anyway, here is it is violently shaking. Your food, chat, your food is violently shaking. Monia and Peachy are really into butter. I know. That's why they're both fat as fuck. Meanwhile, I'm over here sitting, eating sticks of butter, and I want nothing to do with butter ever again. I'm gonna be real with you. I want nothing to do with butter ever again. That was terrible. I ate a whole bag of potatoes over a week. Okay, potatoes I understand though. You could do a lot with potatoes. That I completely understand. You could do a lot with potatoes and you could still feel full. Like that I understand. 100%. I agree. I like butter noodles too, but a whole stick of butter is too much. To be fair, we're talking about my friends who are, like, gainers, right? Like, Monia is, like, fucking damn near 600 pounds and going up. Peachy, I don't even know how much she weighs, but I know she's a big gal. Don't even get me started on Faye as well. I like spicy noodles. I love spicy noodles. Like, if you want to know how you could please me? Here. Go to the store. Buy, like, those spicy, like, bulldog noodles. Like, you know the ones. Like the Shin Ramen or the bulldog. And just let me rest in bed and just make me a bowl and hand it to me. I will love you no matter what. That's how you please me. You give me a bowl of Shin Ramen or a bowl of bulldog. I'm a very simple woman with very simple needs. That is what I want in my life. Peachy is around 400 or something. I knew she was a big gal. I just didn't know how big she was. But yeah, that makes sense. That checks, given her chins. She's cute though. She's very cute. I usually will 1/8 stick of butter and mix it in a hot plate, plate it up, and dust it with some parm. So I've done something really weird lately, because I am struggling with groceries right now because I have no money. So I haven't done grocery shopping. Oh no, that's not true, because I did some recently, but it wasn't enough. I've taken ramen and I drained the water and I put like maybe 2 tablespoons of butter, some garlic, chili, paprika, pepper, and then the ramen packet itself. Particularly, it has to be either creamy chicken or roasted chicken. Because if you like beef, you're insane. If you like soy, you're insane. If you like anything that isn't like that, you're insane. But I also like the chili lime with shrimp, so hey. And then this is the part where it gets a little weird. Okay? Now, if you have eggs, crack the egg, take the yolk, separate the egg from the whites. Throw away the whites, take the yolk. Throw it in there, stir while it's heating up. And then if you really want to be fancy, you can add some cheese in it. Or something I have been doing lately because I am struggling. Take 2 dollops of Greek yogurt. Now, hold on. Hold on. Wait. What? Yes. Greek yogurt. Or mayonnaise. It's actually really good. It makes a really good creamy pasta. Not to mention that Greek yogurt, it makes it taste like cheese. So it's actually really good. But you want to make sure you're really light on the water, because if you don't get light on the water, especially with Greek yogurt, you're going to separate the yogurt, and you don't want that. Low heat and stir, especially with eggs and Greek yogurt. I want to properly try gaining it. It's just been a struggle due to life. You know, honestly, I have been debating about it for quite some time, and as much as I want to gain, I don't think I'm capable of it. Between life and money and just, I'm not like the others. I didn't have a head start with that stuff. I'm not Monia and I'm not Peachy or anyone else. I didn't have a head start with that shit. So I don't know. I think I'm done trying to gain, to be honest. I mean, if I get fat, I get fat, whatever. But I don't have the same lifestyle choices that would allow me to get fat. And you know, I also don't have that much of a enabling aspect to me where, you know, I don't have and it's no shit on you guys. Trust me, I love everything that you guys do for me, but I don't have that type of community that would just like buy me food off the spot or like gift me shit from Throne or whatnot, right? I always tell you guys, make sure you guys are okay first before me. So, and that's on me, right? So I know it's impossible for me to do that at this point. And I've just kind of accepted that, you know? It's okay. Besides, I mean, what good would it be? What good would it be for me to be like 500 pounds anyway? So, you know, I kind of just accepted that, like, yeah, I can't gain weight. And I'm not like Monya or the other two or the others where, like, they have a good head start and they had a great head start on it due to their own willpower. And then they have wonderful communities that amplify that shit. You know, again, you guys are wonderful. It's not your fault. Honestly, it's more me, if anything. But I want to make sure people are taken care of financially first before they take care of me. It's important. We're all struggling. And by the way, that is no slight on Monya or anyone else. That's just an observation from my point of view, right? Like, I love Monya. She's a fucking sweetheart. Her community is very supportive of her and everybody around her. So it's no sweat off my back. I'm just, from my perspective, I just don't have that. And, you know, money is also a thing that I always am struggling with because of bills. You know, my hope is that that will get better over time. And it might, but my body is also a big fucking factor of it. Like, oh, I'll get chunky, don't get me wrong. It's just I'll get chunky down there. Not so much everywhere else. So, it has been something that I'm just like, I want to gain weight, I want to get fatter, but I don't think I ever will get able to get fatter, and I don't ever think I will gain weight. So it's like, you know, I just gotta accept that. Age might help as well. I don't think age has anything to do with it, to be honest. Oh, shush your face, it's not your damn fault. Yeah, well, you say that, but there could be ways that I could address it. It should get better with the new living situation that's going to be coming up. I mean, yeah, financially speaking, it would be a lot better. Again, I won't have as much stress, I feel, given that I very much trust Gaz and I very much trust Calmly. I, you know, they usually don't steer people wrong, right? And they've never steered me wrong, so that is a good point. But the way I see it as well is, I don't know, I also want to eat a lot healthier. Something that I learned when I was in urgent care due to my blood sugar shit is, I really need to start eating a lot healthier. And when I was doing a grocery shopping trip, I had learned that if I stopped fucking eating like an animal, and I started eating like, you know, eating more healthier, and by the way, I mean, like, look, I can splurging, no big deal, but like when I'm talking about eating, like an animal, I'm meaning like eating junk food constantly. Like, that's not good for you. Eating the healthier stuff had made me realize how much I feel better when I'm eating like actual food. Which is funny because, how do I explain this? There are three things, I was taught this growing up. There are three things that you don't skimp out on. A good bed, a good place to live, and a good meal, right? And I feel like maybe I've been skipping out a lot on those meals. Because, it's a lot cheaper to buy the food and ingredients and just make shit than it is to buy McDonald's constantly. I know, shocker. As I'm talking about when I'm in a fucking McDonald's, I know, but it's true. If anything, age makes you gain weight faster due to the changes your body undergoes in your mid-20s. Well, okay, so when I was pre-transition, I was like 163. Now like 3.5 years later, the heaviest I've gotten was 220. And right now, due to the struggle of everything, I'm at 176. So, you know, and the heaviest I've gotten recently this year was 192. So, yeah, I'm rapidly going up and down all over the place. It's not a good sign. And that's why I said earlier in that video, that unlisted video, that I have a few health issues that have been not very good. You know, blood pressure is one of them, yeah, but the other part of it is that I'm not really eating all too well, and it is significantly impacting. Whoa, what the fuck happened there? Why was my eye crossing? Whoa. Yeah, it is a little unfortunate, but oh, sorry, didn't mean to not grab you. But anyway, I don't mean to make it sound like I'm bitching and complaining. I do apologize. I'm just kind of explaining, like, hey, why is it so difficult for me to gain weight? What is your Pokemon? What Pokemon is your avatar themed after? Bennett. You know, a doll. The spooky doll. Bennett. The ghostly doll that was abandoned in a trash can. Yeah, Bennett. Hi, Jivanesso. How are you, honey? You think protein might help? Yeah, if protein wasn't so fucking expensive. Have you ever looked at beef prices? Red meat prices? I mean, shit, even chicken and pork have gotten through the fucking roof. Turkey, too. Good bed, good food, good home. I think I skipped everything but food. Well, to each their own. Look, whenever you have a chance, I want you guys to look up Maslow's hierarchy of needs. You'll kind of understand what it is, but the gist of it is that it's simple, basic things, and then when you have accomplished those things, you go upward with what you are capable of, you know, enjoying or needing or wanting or whatever. It's your needs, wants, and absolute must-haves in life. Camp Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Yeah, it's Maslow's hierarchy of needs, chat. Look it up. At that point, buy some bulking powder. I think that stuff is just as expensive, isn't it? Well, to be fair, that powder shit is mostly a scam. Like, there's only one that I know a lot of people use. Like, my sister used it. Ellis used Naked, which is the only one that I know that is actually good to be using for gaining. But, admittedly, like, yeah, no, I do know that most of those powders will conflict with my hormones because they have things in there that boost testosterone, right? Which is what amps up muscle building and shit. Something that I really don't fucking need. More testosterone, more of that, right? So also, there's no way to get protein even without meat. Yeah. Like I said, Greek yogurt, great example. It's honestly one of the best examples of protein that you can get without it actually breaking the bank. Beans, peanuts, cashews, like nuts. It's not going to ever suffice to what you get out of meat, but honestly, I won't lie. One of the things that I also do is I look for deals on thrifting for protein, like chicken and beef and stuff. So typically in your store, there will be an area, right? There'll be an area where you could like go see there being like thrift deals, right? And a lot of the time you'll see cuts of beef and stuff that they say are gonna go bad, but they aren't. It's just bad for them because it's been oxidized. Oxidation doesn't really do much, but just, you know, if left out long enough, it'll just spoil it. But here's what you do. You go there, you grab those thrifted meats, you buy them on the cheap, and then you immediately throw them in your freezer. And they last. They last longer than they need to. Like, I have a fucking pork loin that's been in there for like 3 months, and it's still fucking good. It's still really good. And you know what? When you're ready, take it out of the freezer, defrost it, plop that fucker in the oven, and boom! You now have ready accessible meat. I know another thing that people do, but it's only regular to like Costco is, and I don't have one of those here, which sucks, but you know, you could get like the 40-pound chuck ground beef thing, which is like, I think it's like what, $40? It's somewhere around that price. Going to those wholesale markets is a really good idea. Another good one that you could do, if your town does one, I know this town that I live in does, and I definitely am confident that the area that I'm moving to has them too. Farmers markets. You'd be surprised. You're not just getting vegetables there or swap meat shit from like bootlegs and stuff. You could also get poultry and like meats and stuff on the down low. Sometimes you can even get hunted game, depending on who you talk to. Freeze them or cook them on the spot, basically. Yeah. I do think I ate a spoiled Greek yogurt once. I shouldn't have bought it from a local vendor without a proper cooler. To be fair, sniff check is your best friend. That's what I always say to people. Sniff check. Sniff check. If it looks kind of funky and it smells kind of funky, you shouldn't eat it. Nothing is worth eating if it is bad. Parents came to visit and threw away my frozen stewed meat. Your frozen stewed meat. Huh. Interesting. Sniff checking Flamie is dangerous. Sari, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You're being mean. Sniff checking me is dangerous. How about you sniff my fucking armpits? Here. You know what? Here. Take a good fucking whiff, bitch. Snip them shits. Do it. That's Fancy's kink. It's my kink, too. Okay, that time was an overshare. I won't lie. That was an overshare, and I probably should have not said that, because now chat's gonna get the idea of, oh, well, Flamie likes huffing armpits. Damn right I do. I prefer other places. I know where you prefer. I know. I know. I know exactly where you prefer. Where the sun don't shine. I know. No, we knew that one for a while. I mean, to be fair, yeah. Yeah, you probably have. Knowing my community, like, you guys know more about me half the time than I know about myself. Alright. What time is it? Oh. Okay. Well, let's go back to my place and let's relax for the rest of the stream. Yeah, I have somewhere I need to be at, like... You literally talked about trans women and weird kinks a few months back. To be fair, that is a normal conversation that we have on this channel. I would not be surprised if I hadn't. Anyway, welcome to my actual home. I use this world a lot as like my home world for sleeping and shit. And it's a nice little comfy world that I can just relax in. Anyway. Oh. Here. Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh. How do you like your meat, chat? You like it medium rare? You like it penisy? Do you like it very phallic-y? You know what I would like? To not have to fucking constantly hit my desk like this. It'd be nice. That'd be nice. Now shut up and eat your penis. We're not doing that bit. Not this time. Now shut up and eat your penis. Oh god, here we go again with this shit. The whole sound bit, breaking bit. Oh, of course. I don't know why it's always VRChat and chill that it breaks. It doesn't do that any other fucking segment. It's really annoying. Air. Oh, here. Boom. There you go. Now you can see me. Probably the incompatibility between programs. I usually blame Soundlerts being a bad product. That's usually what I do. I blame Soundlerts because it's easier. I've never had steak, so I have no preferences. Wait, really? You've never had steak before? Huh. Well, that's actually kind of wild to think about. You've never had a steak before. If I ever come to visit you, or if you ever come to visit me, Aqua, we gotta fix that. I'm a medium rare gal, side of fries, to serve a cola, and jazz playing in the background. Classy, motherfucker, I say. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. Ugh. Here. Oh. Now shut up and eat your penis. Really? Again? You guys are gonna break. You guys are gonna break the sound bites. You know that, right? I must away. Alright, have a good one. Bye. Love you, Crow. Sorry to sound so disenfranchised about you leaving. Ugh. Here. Oh, it's not gonna do it. It's gonna leave it like that. Okay. There we go. There we go. It's very, 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 very phallic-y, you know? I remember I brought, the community over here for, like, a VR event. And, I do remember that, I was like, oh yeah, like, let me Let me, like, bring them into this world. Honestly, like, say what you will. I love doing the VR stuff. I know a lot of people aren't preferential to it, but dude, there's nothing like just chilling and just like with people and chatting. I think honestly, I have my best moments in VR. And it's because I enjoy interacting with people. And it's one of the very few things that allow me to do that. Right? And I'm very thankful for that. Ugh. Here. You're coming with me. We're gonna go in the water. Water. Oh, does this water not have the float feature? Of course it doesn't. Oh, of course it doesn't. The one sad thing about this world, it doesn't have that feature. That's always unfortunate. Oh. Yeah, I spaced out a lot when I got into this world. To be fair, it is one of those worlds where you can just kind of space out and relax. Again, there is a reason why I chose this world to, you know, sleep. I'm a basic bitch when it comes to food, but masterclass in atmosphere, I've learned. I mean, that is always a plus. Yeah. Having that is a good idea. I must away. You know what though, honestly? I wouldn't mind living in a place like this. Like, I know, like, a lot of VR stuff, typically, it's, like, typically a lot of VR stuff is, like, you know, it's stuff like that. It's stuff like, you know, this, like, very cushy and bougie and shit. But it's like, I think it's very telling that this is the type of like aesthetic that we want and wish for when we make worlds like this, you know? Alright, this is not gonna work. Usually this would be fine if I was able to float, but I'm not able to float in this water. But yeah, like typically I wouldn't be opposed to living in a world like this. But it says a lot about us as people, or at least my generation, and the generation that use VRChat. When we look at these worlds and the aesthetic style choices and everything, it tells you a lot about what people want in their lives. Because you wouldn't make a world like this and the way you would make it if you didn't want this, right? Something that I think a lot of people just, you know, when they go into a world, they think, oh, it's just a funny little world. Oh. I look at this world and I see somebody who wanted something very nice, a very cozy, nice lifestyle. And I respect that. Again, this very much reminds me of, frankly, this world reminds me of my grandparents' house, or like my aunt's house. When I was a kid, I would, go over to visit them a lot, and there would be lots of parties and stuff, right? And you know, my uncle's house, my aunt and uncle's house, there was their patio, there was a beer fridge, a pool on one side, and the big ass yard with a bonfire pit in the center. And in my grandmother's house, it was big ass pool, lots of rocks and desert stuff. Not one, but 3 pits for fires. And just this big ass fucking patio. Hi, Peaches. We were talking about you earlier, by the way. How are you, honey? I love you. We were talking about you earlier, by the way. We were just talking about how fat you are, blah. And how much I can't gain weight compared to you and Monia. So, yeah, follow her. She's awesome. I love her. She has very bubbly energy. Would smooch. Absolutely 100% would smooch. Huh? Oh, please, don't act surprised. Anyway, would smooch. Anyway. Get double shouted out, cutie. Yeah, Peachy deserves to get shouted out. You should give her some love. Uh-huh. Get loved on. Yeah, get loved on, nerd. Mwah! But why? Because why not? You deserve it. You're awesome. We love you. Here, you know, just to add more salt, more petals to the wound. There you go. You're welcome. I gotta do that. I gotta do that somehow. One day, I want to make that tongue so much longer than what it is. I want to make it go all the way down to my tits. I'd love to have my paternal grandfather's home. One thing I want to preserve more than anything is maternal grandparents' home, because after my parents split up, that's where me and mom lived, and I placed for the earliest memories. Despite I don't know. Yeah, like from my understanding in my situation, I'm supposed to inherit that home, which I don't know how that's gonna work anymore now that I'm not a part of the family, because I've been completely ostracized. You know, being trans. You know, I don't know how wills work, but I'm pretty sure you can't change someone's will. It's considered misery. You want to preserve the environment you're familiar with, and it feels like home because you can rent a new one over the rest of your life. I'm a lurk and play dandies with boyfriend. Alrighty, Peachy. You have a good one. Badass. Anyway, we love ya. The benefit of being single, chat. I'm not in the game, but I could still flirt like a motherfucker. I hope he is too, huh? Hey. Be you, beautiful. I love being able to flirt. That's fun. Again, not in the game, but you know, I could still flirt like a motherfucker and have fun with it. A person can change their own will, but once they pass, no one else can change. But the executor of the will can make minor alterations. Okay, I'm gonna lurk now and have you as background. No worries. Enjoy. Have fun. So that's the thing, is my grandpa is stage 4 Alzheimer's. So, meh? Who knows? Maybe I might get that house. It's a beautiful house, honestly. But I was supposed to inherit the house, from my understanding of it. And, the other thing about it, too, is, here. The other thing about it, too, and it's something I've been thinking about, is, like, I'm supposed to inherit the house, but, I'm also supposed to, you know, also inherit a ton of other things, right? Money, I don't think money is going to be something I'm going to inherit, but who the fuck knows? Here. Oh. Got you. Oh. Oh, fuck. Sorry, my cable is caught right now, and I can't do anything about it. Unless I want to, you know, remove the headset. That's never fun. Here, real quick. Just there you go. Oh yeah, look, you guys got thigh cam. Very good. Very good. Now you have thigh cam. There we go. There you are. Boom. I mean, in my mind, there's nothing that goes wrong with material in and of itself. The issue is when it goes too far. What, like rich people? Yeah, tell me about it. I know. Remember, chat, I grew up with a rich family. I remember, yeah, like I said, I grew up with a rich family. Imagine being the one who is, who's told they're the golden goose all their life. Because they're a very special individual. And then when you disappoint them, they pity you. And then they say that all the shit that you have is because of them, and I own nothing, and that I'm poor. Ain't that some fucking shit? The way things go, my generation won't be able to rent a place without 10 roommates. Tell me about it. I know. You and me both. I'm assuming you're Gen Z as well. It's, I don't even want to think about it. I really honestly don't even want to think about it. I don't want to think about that stuff. It's terrifying enough as is. Millennials, Millennial, and Z are screwed in like 3 different places. Yeah, no kidding. We are all fucked. And the thing is it's not just us. Gen X and Boomers as well are fucked beyond repair. They fucked themselves over, but they fucked us in the process. That's the cruel irony of all of this, you know? They might have fucked us, but they fucked themselves over too. Especially Gen Xers. What, you want to retire peacefully? You ain't retiring anymore, fucker. It's that simple. You fucked yourself over out of that one. And you know what? We're not saving you either. None of us are. Because we can't even save ourselves because of you. So why would we save you? We're gonna let you rot in hell. Retirement was an option? Apparently. I'm on the cusp of Gen Z, that year where you don't count as either, apparently. So 97. Yeah, me too. Me too. I know. You're too late to be a millennial, but you're too early to be a Gen Z. I know. I know what you mean. I just tell people I'm Gen Z because we're technically the start of it. We're technically the start of it anyway. X, Alpha, and Beta are very up in the air, and I hope they'll be okay knowing what the net looks like. Alpha and Beta, I don't know. X is before millennials. They don't give a shit. They're like boomers. They don't give a fuck as long as they as long as their egg isn't fucking cooked. Truth be told, though, it is. It's very cooked. They're just too ignorant to understand that it's cooked. Well, at least we know it's cooked. And you know what? Instead of trying to fight it, I think a lot of us just understand that we'd rather watch it burn to the ground and collapse than try to fix it. It's easier to build shit when everything's burned to the ground in ashes than trying to build on something that is already corrupt, broken, and pre-existing. Just saying. Yeah, you'd be considered as a millennial like me and Flames. Ah, yeah. We're the Zillow babies. I was young enough for the 2000s Cartoon Network. Oh, yeah. Ed, Edd and Eddy. My gym partner's a monkey. Codename Kid Next Door. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Chowder. Misadventures of Flapjack. Mad. Let's see. Dexter's Laboratory. Ben 10. One of my favorites. Ben 10. Sadly, their mentality still exists in younger generations. Certain content creators are anything to go by. I think I have an idea who you're talking about, and you're right. But you know what? We don't really consider those people people. Let's be real here. Grifters are not real people. They're not. They're not real people. Grifters are what people would be if they wanted to be leeches to society. So, no. Grifters aren't real people. Captain Planet, Generator X, Ed and Nettie. Yeah. Chat knows what I'm talking about. The Invader Zim. That one was Nickelodeon, but you're close enough. We were talking about Cartoon Network, Maki. Also, welcome, sweetie. Freakazoid? Oh yeah, I forgot about Freakazoid. You know what? Let's also go into Nickelodeon as well. We got SpongeBob, Danny Phantom, Fairly Odd Parents when it was good, SpongeBob when it was good, Ren and Stimpy before, you know, the creator was outed to be, you know, a monster. Let's see here. Ooh, here's one that you guys probably don't know about. Cow and Chicken. That's more Cartoon Network, but Cow and Chicken was something I grew up with too. I'm sorry, but Ren and Stimpy was never good. I disagree. You should give it a watch when you get a chance. Another watch when you get it a chance. There are some of those shows you have to watch now as an adult to kind of understand the humor. And, I think Ren and Stimpy, as disturbing as it is, if you remove the creator out of the formula, it actually has a lot of jokes about, like, you know, as an adult, you would understand. Like, as a kid, we didn't understand those jokes. Those jokes flew past our heads, but as an adult, you get them. Rocco's Modern Life. Ren and Stimpy always just made me uncomfortable even now. Fair enough. You know what? To each their own. You have your comfortabilities. I respect that. Peabody, old Peabody and Sure. Rocco's Modern Life. Ooh, yeah. Rocco's Modern Life was a good one. Recess. I know that was Disney Channel. Or, no, that was Jetix, wasn't it? What was that? Jetix or was that Disney Channel? Specimen X71. Okay, but the Misadventures of Flapjack though? That was more trauma. That's more of a trauma show than Ren and Stimpy was. Ren and Stimpy, I think, was more or less just disturbing. You want to have trauma growing up, go watch Misadventures. It is oof. Recess was originally ABC Kids Saturday Morning, which was originally bought by Disney. Disney bought ABC. So then, where does Jetix come into this? Because I know Jetix was owned by either ABC or Disney. It was one of those two. And the reason I know that is because I used to watch the fucking Metabots cartoon. You know, the anime one. The fucking one that they would air back then. Yeah, I used to like Metabots. Still kind of do. I miss the toys. The toys of the Metabots were my favorite thing. But apparently I learned that Metabots is still an ongoing thing. To this day. I thought it was just gone. But no, they're still a thing. And, God, I wish I was able to get back into them. Jetix was Disney or Fox, I forget. Same fucking umbrella nowadays. It's all Disney. Megalus XLR. That was more of an Adult Swim thing, but you're right. Zabumafu for being an animal lover. Zabumafu. Y'all ever watch Oog? You know, from Noodle? Did you ever watch Oog from Noodle? Kit Butowski, Neighborhood Daredevil. Who remembers this one? I remember that one. That's a good one. Metabouts is still around and is Duel Master and Beyblade, oddly enough. I'm not surprised. I'm guessing it's a Japan-specific thing. Beyblade was peak. Yeah, Beyblade was peak. I remember growing up with those as well. I had the metal ones growing up. Like, I remember going to, like... This is when I was living in California, but I remember as a kid going to, like, San Diego and going into stores in, like, bases and stuff with my parents. And, anytime we went to the PX, I'd always tell them two things. I want Bionicle and I want Beyblade. And my mom would always be, my spawn point would always be like, nah, you can't, you can only have one, you can only have one, you can't have both. And eventually I'd always pick the Beyblade, because I could always get the Bionicle another time, so... But that was before I found out that Bionicle has lines, and those lines run out. So, yeah. Welcome back, Lady Nightingale. Don't believe it uses no, Beyblade is in the US actually. They're using metal die-cast models at the moment. Well, I mean, back in the day, dum-dum. That's what I mean. God, sometimes I wonder. When I was a kid, they had metal ones. Who remembers the original DuckTales? DuckTales, ooh! I remember DuckTales. You know, I heard the new one's actually really good. Is it? I never watched it. But I heard the new one's really, really good. I remember plastic Beyblades, then later came the metal ones. So, I grew up with the metal ones. I know this for a fact because I still own them. So, I don't know. Explain that. Like, I still have them. They're actually, I literally was opening a box recently, and I found them. So I have them. So I don't know what to tell you. The new one is fucking great. David Tennant is Scrooge. Wait, really? Tennant is Scrooge? Huh. I actually should probably watch this. I'm gonna have to binge watch this later. I really want to now. I think I should. It makes me want to jump Old Man Duck Bones. I will watch it with you. Sure. If I have time. I honestly, you know what? It's not even a matter if I have time. I know I will have time moving forward. I mean, fuck, I'll have a whole month here soon. Alright. Alrighty, chat. Give me 1 second. Okay. There we go. Ugh. Chat, thank you all for coming over. I do appreciate you all very much. Um, once again, I will, I will probably be live, tomorrow. We're gonna start No Man's Sky, and I think, if I remember correctly, there's gonna be I think it's like a Pokemon. I think it's Renegade Platinum. So, I do want to say thank you all for coming over. I do appreciate it. Great VR chat and chill. I always love doing these. They're fun. I appreciate them. I appreciate when you guys come over and say hello. So, if anything, you go give Unity a hello, and yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Ta ta. Come on, can you work? Ah, Jesus, of course not. I'll be back.